Welcome everybody. Lisa Zimmer here today. I'm having some internet troubles, so hopefully we have a good broadcast today. Let's make sure everybody's checking us out. Today is Monday, April 5th. Yay! Hey Holly, good. Can't even get it up on my phone. Terrible internet today. All right, so glad it's working. Good day today. Who had a good Easter, spring break? Got lots of exciting things to talk about today. So make sure your friends are on here, your cross lines, up lines, down lines, all that good stuff. I'm Lisa Zimmer. I'm a doTERRA wellness advocate. Got my sparkle shirt on today. And we're going to talk about the changes that doTERRA's implemented and how they affect you. Hey, Angie. Yay. All right, so let's talk about it. What's been going on? Roxanne says Key West did well for you and the family. It did. I disconnected all week. I popped in a couple times a day, but that's about it. It was amazing. So it was a good lesson learned, the importance of disconnecting. We all want to be successful in this business, but one of the things we do is we suddenly become so connected 24/7 that we forget to disconnect and live our lives outside of doTERRA. It's a bad habit because we love our doTERRA so much and we want to help everyone, but we have to remember that the first people that we need to help are ourselves and our family, right? And what better way to be healthy than to have good boundaries and disconnect a little bit more, right? So anyway, that's one of the topics for today as we talk about all the new changes that took place last week out of nowhere. So I want to talk about those and how they are not impacting your business greatly. All right, so we have a bad habit in doTERRA of freaking out every time there's some kind of change and making it a big deal, and they're not. So we're going to talk about that today. So first and foremost, we have the new kit, the Aroma. I don't remember what it's called, folks. It's that new Aroma Essentials Collection, right? Aroma Essentials Collection. Okay, so one of the things I want to remind you of is this is why we no longer mass print any of our printable tools. Okay, whether it's ordering tools from doTERRA or ordering printed trifolds or whatever you do, please stop bulk ordering printed materials, whether it's from Vistaprint or whatever. You want to make sure that you don't do that. You want to print your tools as you go, right? So if any of you had trifolds, we had no warning of the changes and they require some updates, okay? So we learned this, let's see, I guess it's been almost 2 years ago now, a year and a half ago. And my team threw out hundreds and hundreds and hundreds, more than 700 printed trifolds from Vistaprint. So that's when we switched to HP Insta Ink, right? There's always going to be changes, okay? That's the way the world works now, and even more so now as doTERRA navigates the pandemic, okay? My only guess for one of the changes for one of the kits was that doTERRA couldn't get the Brevi diffuser anymore because of manufacturing. A lot of that's happening with the pandemic. Deanna is lost. Don't worry, Deanna. That's what we're going to go over today. Okay. So as of April 1st, I think we found out on the 2nd, the kits have changed. All right. So we're going to go through those one at a time. Very simple. No big deal. All right. None of these are a big deal. In fact, I'm going to continue to use my existing printed materials until they're gone because the changes are not a big deal. So first of all, a lot of changes with the Natural Solutions kit, really good changes, and you're going to want to know this. The new Natural Solutions kit, they lowered the price almost $100. So it's only $485 now for the Natural Solutions kit. The savings on that kit went up to $278. All right. So for those of you that work with the Natural Solutions kit, you can make sure and go through that on the website and see those changes. All right. The rest of the changes, super, super simple. Okay. The Healthy Start kit has a different diffuser and it looks almost the same. Okay, so on my materials, there's no reason to change that. I'm still going to use all my existing materials, even with the Natural Solutions kit, and I'm just going to mark out the price and mark out the savings and tell them to ask me for more information. I don't ever enroll anyone with the Natural Solutions kit. I have reasons for that, so that doesn't affect me, not a big deal. All right. Healthy Start Kit has a pebble diffuser instead of the Brevi diffuser. Again, no big deal. The Healthy Habits Kit has tangerine oil now instead of lemon. So it's that simple of logging in, opening your tool, whatever it may be, editing the word lemon to tangerine. No big deal. In fact, you don't even have to change the bottle because on any of your tools, the bottles are, you can't read them anyway, so you don't even need to change your graphic, folks. Okay. The Healthy Essentials Kit, that's the big bottle kit, it's just a name change. They changed it to Home Essentials Kit. It's not the old Home Essentials Kit that had the top 10 oils. It's the newer kit, Healthy Essentials, and they just changed the name to Home Essentials, which is great because a lot of us that have been doing this a long time, that's what we were used to calling it. Nothing else changed. Log in, edit the name of whatever tool you're using, and reprint. No big deal. Right? Then there's the new Aroma Essentials collection, right, that you can promote for $149.50, and that's on the cover of the new Trifold. Those were loaded back on like the 2nd, I think, or the 3rd to lisazimmer.net/shop. All right, now remember, you don't have to start over with everything. Use what you have, folks. This new Trifold also had some additional edits with adding the respiratory and sleep wellness information and quite a few other edits, right? So if it's more convenient to get a new one, great. If not, just edit the ones you have, and I'll post the link for the tutorial on how to edit. I do want you to make sure that you use the Zimmer kit graphics, right? So you can save those from your old trifolds and just edit them if you want to edit them. Very simple to just edit out that pebble diffuser. Or again, if editing's not your thing, just get a new trifold. No big deal, right? The key is I want people to stop worrying about all the details because your customers don't care, nor do they know the difference, right? They don't know the difference between a pebble and a brevi. Don't worry about it. And they look almost exactly the same, right? Don't be spending hours redoing something when for $20 you can get a new trifold, or use what you have and just say, oh, the new diffuser is a little different. It's a little flatter on top. They don't care. Even if you don't tell them, they're never going to notice. They're not going to hold the two diffusers side by side and be like, oh no, I wanted this one that was a little more flat on top, right? So don't overthink it. Don't let changes paralyze your business. For the US market, these are very simple changes. When it comes to my other handouts, I'm still using them. And I'm just going to let new people know this is the kit that you want to get, just like I always do, right? You don't have to overanalyze it. Keep it simple, right? You want to be educating about the new sleep kit, the new respiratory kit. I'm going to load the PowerPoints and all the information on that one. Bev says, I got the new trifold. It was easier for me, so thank you. You are very welcome. Very welcome. Right? And I'm not going to lie, it was an incredible amount of work because the photography and the kit images are not exactly what we prefer to use. My account manager said they're working on all new photography over the next few weeks, but we were able to pull it together with photography that we found and then editing graphics that we've made in the past for your kids to make them look clean and pretty and symmetrical and line up beautifully on your trifolds. All right, so it just makes it easy when you just snag our new trifold off of lisazimmer.net. All right, so we want to make this easy for you. Deanna, you can go to lisazimmer.net/shop, right, and get your new trifold. It pops right up. In fact, I'll just go grab a link right now for you so you don't even have to look it up. It's super easy. And we also have a new WWZD17 being launched, so grab that while you're there as well. I'm going to post in the comments the correct link here directly to those, so you've got it. There you go. It takes you right to the trifolds, Deanna, and the current materials. All right. Post that in a couple places for you. Right? So it's lisazimmer.net, US trifolds, FAQs, and biz tools. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. All right, so the trifold you hand out to everyone. You can open it on your phone and screenshot it and send it to people, right? So super easy. Any of the tools on the website as of the 2nd are all updated, right? So nothing you're purchasing moving forward is got any issues. We're just, as we update them, we're just reloading them to the website. Yay! Heather says, who is ready for another WWZD? Starts in May. Can't wait. I'm so excited too, Heather. All right, WWZD16 was a huge success. I'm keeping that up on the website because a lot of people want to still get access to that. So make sure you join 16, go through 16, and you'll be ready and raring to go for 17. You don't have to take any prior WWZDs. Each one is a standalone training, right? But the more you take, the better you're going to get at this. That's why by 16, we had so many people with so much success because they've taken a number of WWZDs in a row and finally found their words and their way, especially with our simple processes, how to incorporate it into their everyday life. Hey, Laura. And so we want it to be that way. We want it to be easy, right? So get signed up for WWZD17. It's early bird pricing through the end of the month. We start May 4th, but we're going to have a little sneak peek get together on April 20th, right? So get into 17 and we're going to have a little get together on April 20th. And it's just going to be me popping in on Zoom with all of you. And I'm going to check in with y'all and see how y'all are doing. What are some questions you're having? What are some problems you're having? What do you have questions about? And we're just going to check in and visit and see where we need to be. Heather says, I almost tripled my volume in WWZD16 and it really motivated me to go all in. It was a turning point for me. Yay! That's what we want to hear, Heather. That's what we want to hear. Dean says we can just edit to update for Canada. You can always edit any of the tools to update them for your country. I'll have a new, I don't have the Canada changes yet. So if somebody wants to send me the Canada changes, I'll be happy to get that loaded in the next 24 hours as well. So if anyone has those, please email them to me, lisa@lisazimmer.net. We have not been funneled any changes except for US. They don't cover Canada in the Diamond and Blue Diamond app, unfortunately. So send me what you know about Canada and we'll get this going. Andrea says she spent the weekend going through several posts and previous WWZDs to make an action list. It was a huge turning point for me too, and she's ready. Can't wait for WWZD17. Yay! All right, so when you log in to lisazimmer.net today, shop business tools, click on the Trifolds, FAQs, WWZD tab, and make sure and purchase the new Trifold and WWZD17. If you don't have 16, snag that while you're in there too. WWZDs 1 through 6 have been removed from the website and will no longer be available. You want to make sure that you're always getting each WWZD. There's a lot more content in them than what I promise on the little advertisement because it's real-time training. What that means is if doTERRA surprises you with BOGOs and we didn't know about them, we do the training that we were planning on, and we do the extensive training for whatever's happening in real time, real life, right? So you are always getting way more than what's promised on the ads that we make. Angie says, I had a 126% increase in volume during BOGO week and tested a new share without using my mouth during WWZD16. Love it. That's what it's all about, right? Automate to duplicate. Love it, love it, love it. Sandra says, am I too late for WWZD16? Nope, you're not too late. Order that, and you have all month to go through it before we start 17. So make sure you snag 16, get in, work through those posts, and you'll be ready for 17. It's not a requirement. It's just a really good idea. I gave everyone the month of April off so they could check in and do the WWZDs that they've missed. All right. Sandra says, I think I did WWZD 9. Yay. So snag 16. 13 is also great. It includes my entire collection of what we call printables, which are bullet point graphics for every single doTERRA product. And we continue to grow that list as well because anytime doTERRA comes out with a new product, we add a new printable to that. So even if you buy 13 this month and doTERRA comes out with a new oil next month, we continue to update that. So I'd say 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 are at the top of the list for things that are included. I've been including entire Dropbox links of my actual Dropbox. So there are things you're going to want to snag before they come off the website. All right, Heather Beam says the Zimmer calendar. Oh yeah, grab the Zimmer calendar while you're in there. Print your own Zimmer calendar. Never have to buy a calendar again. The Zimmer calendar has got me on point. It's easy to hold me accountable and organized. I struggle in the weeds sometimes because of my sparkly squirrel syndrome. Perfect. Yay. That Zimmer calendar has it's a calendar that you print out, keep track of your day, but it also incorporates what business tasks you should be doing on a daily basis, right? So Deanna says, what is WWZD? So WWZD is what would Zimmers do as Blue Diamonds. We go in a Facebook group that you pay to access. We go in there with you and we tell you every single day during that time period what you should be working on for marketing, for building your business, for meeting prospects, what you should post on Facebook, how to turn that into enrollments, how meeting someone in line at the bank and how to turn that into enrollments. We teach you what we do every single day in real time that you can do too, right? So sign up for those. All right. Deanna says, is this a package that comes in the mail or emailed? Emailed. Everything we do is digital, Deanna. That's what you want nowadays. You do not want to buy printed materials because they go out of date just like that. So we send you things digitally. We send it through email. You download it, save it, print it, edit it whenever you need, and never have to spend a fortune to have new materials printed. All right, you just print as you go. That's what we do here. We transitioned to this back in January of 2018, I believe it was, and it's been a godsend, right? No more 5-foot filing cabinets of tear pads and brochures and papers. You print what you need when you need it. You keep a couple in your purse, keep a couple in a little file folder. This is my filing cabinet right now. You see this little black box right here? That's my entire filing cabinet. Before the Zimmer system, it was a 5-foot filing cabinet with 4 drawers full. Got rid of all of it because it was all out of date. And now this is my filing cabinet. I have a couple printouts and I use my Zimmer binder. We teach you to make a 3-ring binder, use plastic sleeves, right? So I have a couple printouts of my tools in here, and that's all I need, all right? So the most I'm ever gonna throw away, usually none, I'm still gonna use them anyway, all right? And I just cross through them with a pen if there's a change, use those up, and then print my new ones, right? So easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Right, so I'm excited you're all loving the Zimmer calendar too. So snag your Zimmer calendar, WWZD16 and 17 at the very least, and your new intro trifold. It turned out beautiful. I'm very excited about it. For those of you that have tried to update your own, I'm sure you had as much fun as I did when we do everything on white background. That's better. You never want to print dark backgrounds or colored backgrounds, right? You always want to print on a white background. And when you have a white diffuser, that was a lot of fun trying to create a tool where the diffuser didn't disappear. All right. Deanna says, do you all hold in-person classes? We do both, Deanna, and we teach you in WWZD how to do it in person, how to do it on Facebook, how to do it on Zoom, how to do it on live, and most importantly, how to enroll people on the spot without even having to host a class. And so we teach you all of that. All right. So you want to be teaching classes in all forms, whatever your area allows, right? In Illinois, I'm very limited. In Florida, I have a little more freedom. You're just going to follow your local guidelines and regulations. Anita says, yay, I got into WWZD17. Sweet. All right, what weight paper do you use when you print your trifolds? Great question, Colleen. So you can at any time go to the search bar in this group and type printer, and it's going to tell you what printer I use. It's going to tell you what paper I use and have a link for it. There's a link for the printer, a link for the HP Instant Ink. There's a link for everything. So for my trifolds, I have a link for a paper that I love to use. It's a 32-pound paper, but it has a really nice finish on it. So type in the search bar of Lisa Zimmer Essential Oils Biz Tips Facebook group, the group that you're in right now. In the search bar, type printer, and it's going to pop up. You want to make sure and get that paper, right? Because it keeps it from being see-through for the colors and the print, and they just turn out beautifully, right? The new one's really gorgeous, guys. All right, so easy peasy lemon squeezy. For make and takes, because they're one-sided, I just use cheap computer paper, right? And then for make and takes in person, I laminate them so that I can use them over and over and over again. And if anybody spills anything on them, I wipe them off, right? So super, super easy. It sounds like we've got a few brand new people here. That's fantastic. We love to see new people joining us. The easiest way to get started is in this Facebook group, click on Guide tab, used to be called Units, and I have every single one of our topics segmented out. So you can learn about 60-second enrollment, how to enroll people on the spot. You can learn about trifolds, what fonts we use, where to get them, how to use them, make and takes. There's a category, how to invite, how do you handle hostesses. There's probably 20 different categories, and you can go through that self-training really, really easy. And then I'm also really good at using the search function and specific words for you to look things up, right? Most importantly, get in WWZDs so you can visit with us and ask us questions. We do Zooms. I can't even tell you how many hours I dedicate, probably 40, 50 hours to Zooms where you get on and you get to ask me anything you want at any time. Right? So super, super good training for a very small price tag. All right. We have some friends in doTERRA that promote trainings for anywhere from $300 to $999, right? And ours is $29. I'm not out to make $1 million off of people. I want to get you in there. I want to get you comfortable with 60-second enrollment. I want you to realize that this business is easy and stop making it so hard. It is not hard. Everyone keeps making it hard. It is very, very simple if you focus and keep it simple, right? That's what our 60-second enrollment is all about. Getting people started, respecting their time, honoring your time so that you can help more people. Andrew says, thank you for being so organized. I searched for LRP Love so I could start it in my team. I found it quickly and I'm excited to put it into practice. Yay, right? So a lot of, most of our trainings are free. So you're going to use like Andrea did, right? She went to the search bar and she wanted to know how we have such a high retention rate. And it's called LRP Love is our program and it's free. And she just went to the guide tab, scrolled till she reached LRP Love post, and self-taught herself how to do LRP Love for her team, right? It's that easy. If you're watching this replay on YouTube, be sure to join Facebook, Lisa Zimmer Essential Oils Biz Tips, right? And you can get all of our free training. You can also go to our files tab and get a lot of free downloads, all right? So free downloads in the files tab here already. And then all of our supplemental tools to help you grow your business even more, our Trifolds, Make and Takes, Zimmer Calendar, WWZD, those are all on lisazimmer.net/shop. So take advantage of those. We do have a few sale make and takes up on the site that are current. They did not have any changes to them, so we went ahead and left those up. If you have any questions about tools that you've purchased or updates or anything like that, if you're new and haven't experienced this before, then just email us and we'll take care of you, lisa@lisazimmer.net. We will answer your questions, right? So a reminder on our website, we do not work for doTERRA. So when they make changes, we do not send out free updates to everyone, all right? It's a disclaimer on our website, and we take good care of you. We sell our tools for ridiculously low prices so that you can afford to get new ones when you have to. But unfortunately, doTERRA makes changes and we aren't responsible for that. Cian says, so if we are just starting, would we sign up for WWZD17 or would you start somewhere else? I would actually go ahead and sign up for WWZD16 so you can be getting your feet wet and getting comfortable with that because people had so much success with it, right? What you're going to see, and is confusing to new people, is there is in some of those anywhere from hundreds to thousands of dollars worth of trainings and materials and tools. And some of the education doesn't apply to the exact moment that you join, right? So for example, in WWZD16, we did cover BOGOs, but we also covered a million other things. You're going to save that BOGOs Dropbox, even though BOGOs isn't going on right now. You're going to learn the BOGOs process so that when BOGOs come back around the next time, you're ready. Right? But it's also a million other things besides BOGOs because the training was established before BOGOs were even announced. I don't want people to think, oh no, I bought this one and it's all about BOGOs. It's not, right? You're also getting my entire BOGO Dropbox, how I prepare for BOGOs, all the scripts, everything that we do, the graphics, etc. And that's my actual BOGO Dropbox link. All right. And so you get to use it. And as I make and add new things to it, you get it. Right. And so I would do 16 now, and then you'll feel more comfortable even more with 17. All right. Angie says, I followed the Zimmer system. WWZDs are amazing, and I learn something new every time. I don't always retain everything right away. Angie's one of our poster children. She did a couple WWZDs, and it all clicked in April of 2020, and her business exploded. You can hear more about that in WWZD 16. And so we want to make sure everybody is following that same path. Pamela says, Lisa and her family do a great job of taking care of us all, whether we're on her team or not. Yay! You're so welcome, Pamela. Angie says you get way more value than what you pay every single WWZD. Yes, a lot of times it's unplanned, so we'll have a plan of action of what we want to take, and then doTERRA will throw us some curveballs and surprises. And because it's real-time training, I feel obligated to make sure that we tackle any updates, changes, stockouts, recalls, whatever, and we train on all of anything new that pops up in addition to what we already promised you. We're going to dig into Facebook classes even more. Yay, Colleen made it. All right, so And Colleen joined us on the very last day of live WWZD17, and I know she's glad she did because she's already having success in her first week of implementing what she learned in there. She was already having success. Sweet. All right. Love it, love it, love it. All right. Well, I'm going to wrap up and let y'all go so that you can get to work. You've got a new month. You've got Lyme to educate on, Neroli, Sleep Kit, Respiratory Kit, new Aroma Essentials collection. Existing members can purchase that new kit as well. It's not just for brand new members or enrollments. I already got mine ordered, so make sure you order yours so you have something to display in the video and to have at events, right? And Tracy just had a great comment. The best part of WWZDs is the community that we have and how we all support one another personally in there. It's fantastic. So I'm very excited. Right, but I'm going to give you April to get caught up. Make sure you're caught up on your WWZDs and be sure to order 17 right away while it's early bird discounted pricing, and put on your calendar April 20th at 4 p.m. Central Standard Time, and we're going to do a Zoom together. Yay! Colleen got 2 enrollments this week. She literally joined the very last day of WWZD16 and has already gotten 2 enrollments this week from implementing. Oh my gosh, that's so excited. And she wasn't so sure she wanted to keep doing this business by the time she found us and joined WWZD16, and we've turned that right around, haven't we, girlfriend? All right. Sweet. Okay, I hope you guys have a great day. I'm so excited you were able to come on this live today, Colleen, and tell everyone about your success. That's what people need to hear. We're helping you turn things around. We're helping you pivot, and we're helping you find your words and your way so you can do this business super, super simple. It's not as hard as people make it out to be. Yes, April 20th at 4 p.m. Central Standard Time for WWZD17, little surprise sneak peek Zoom. We're just going to get on and chat. Okay, we're going to get on and chat, see what people are having trouble with, what you need help with. We'll talk about anything new that's come out, and we'll make sure everybody is ready and raring to go. Yay! All right. I hope you all have a great week, and I'll plan on seeing you here noon Central Time every Monday in the Facebook group Lisa Zimmer Essential Oils Biz Tips. Have a great one, everybody. Bye.